Nightwolves, and welcome back to another video on my channel. And today we're here with another video, and as you can see by the title of this video is called A Message to Myself. Yes, I don't know why I'm doing this. I just came up with the idea and I thought it was a really good idea. So I am going to tell you 5 things that I would love to tell my younger self, mostly a 13-year-old me, because a lot happened to me when I was 13 years old. So I decided to tell you guys what I would tell my younger self if I could. You will go through something life-changing. You will be diagnosed with transverse myelitis. No, it is not a spinal cord injury that you keep thinking that it is, because I thought of that for a very long time. I thought it was, I got a spinal injury and I ended up with transverse myelitis. No, transverse myelitis is not a spinal injury. It is a spinal injury, but it is more of an affection that happens within your body, and it takes and attacks your spinal cord. Just Google it, read about it, and educate yourself on the situation that you're in when you get the chance to get on a computer. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, you will go through something when you're 13 years old, and it will take a toll on your life. You might think you're fine, and you think that it didn't take that much. It didn't do that much damage to your mental health and stuff like that, but it does. It took a toll on you. Even though you don't feel like it did, it 100% did. You will develop anxiety and depression due to you going through that experience when you are 13 years old. So that's why I want you to reach out and get help. Get on anxiety and depression medicine and talk to someone immediately, because it will take, like I said, a toll on your mental health. So talk to your mom and dad if you have to. If you can't talk to them, talk to a counselor at school. If you can't talk to a counselor at school, then try talking to your doctor. Even if you have to have your mom leave the room, if you feel like you can't have mom there to talk about your mental health, but talk to someone. Reach out to someone and tell them what's going on. You have anxiety, you have depression, because later on it does come to be a bigger problem, and you don't do anything serious, but you do think about something that is very scary. Luckily, you do pull yourself off the ledge, but I don't want it to get to that point. So definitely reach out to someone about how you're feeling. Do not hate your father. Do not hate our father. Do not hate Dad. He is trying his best. I know he doesn't feel like he's always around, and that he didn't love you, and that he kind of like abandoned you when everything went haywire when we went and got our transverse myelitis. But that is not the case. I learned while going through therapy, because I ended up going through therapy eventually in life, and while in therapy I realized that I was hating on my father for no reason, and I felt completely awful for the way that I treated him and for the way I thought of him. So definitely do not hate on your father, because he is trying his best. The reason why he was always at work and not there with you is because bills need to be paid, and mom was working and dad was working, but mostly mom was always at the hospital with you, but dad was always out on the road because he needed to bring in money so we can stay afloat, to live in the house that we live in, to pay all the medical bills that are coming in. So yes, it might feel like he wasn't there, but technically he was there. He was just trying to keep us alive by making money to feed us, to clothe us, to put a roof over our heads, to pay the medical bills that are coming into the house, because we went into the hospital for our transverse myelitis. So don't hate on Dad. Do the complete opposite. Love him and just tell him how much you are thankful for everything that he did while you were in the hospital. Get your driver's license before you are 28. I legitimately just started driving not that long ago. I did the test to get my driver's permit. I passed, and now I'm learning how to drive, and it is terrifying but exciting, and I'm super excited to learn. But I wish that I'd done it sooner. So do not wait until you're 28 years old to get your driver's license. Get it sooner, or don't, because of me not getting my driver's license, I ended up making a really cool friend, even though technically we cannot call her our friend because of the program that I'm going through, but she is my friend, and I will stick to that. She is my mentor, and her name is Alyssa. And I guess you can get your driver's license or don't get your driver's license, because like I said, when you don't get your driver's license, we meet a pretty cool person and we become really good friends. But yeah, but I would love to have gotten my driver's license a lot sooner though, because then I would have like all these, I don't have to go through going and getting my driver's license and all of that. So I'm okay with not getting it because, like I said, I met someone really cool and I got a really good friend out of it. And then at the same time, I wanted a driver's license sooner because then I won't have to go through the stress of learning it now at 28 years old. Go to college, but then get a job. Yes, I went to college, but I haven't gotten a job in my career at all. I am doing something with my college degree. I am doing Game U, which is through the program that I'm going through. So that is another reason why not to get your license, because if you don't get your license, you end up going through a program that's pretty cool, and you meet a really great mentor who becomes a really good friend, and you get to go through this program, which is Game U, and you get to learn how to do gaming and stuff like that. And you get to learn animation, like how to animate stuff. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm like going back and forth, like get your license, don't get your license, because if you don't get your license, you get like a really cool like friend and you get to go through Game U, but at the same time, if you get your license sooner, then you get to have freedom sooner. Yeah, if you don't get your license, you end up kind of trapped in your house for about 3 years, and then eventually you get to have freedom with a mentor. Also, on top of that, there's a person that's going to come into your life and they're going to promise you to get you a ride. If you don't get your driver's license, they're going to promise you're going to get a ride, but they take forever doing it. Immediately call someone like that's above them, like their boss. Call their boss, tell them that you need a new person. When you get a new person, and if they still say that they're going to help you get a ride but don't do it, immediately call their boss and ask for a new person to help you get a ride, because I had to go through the struggles of not being able to get a ride places if you don't get your license. I get trapped in my house for 3 years because this person kept saying, oh, I'm going to help you get a ride. I'm going to help you get a mentor to get you around. And then they never do. And then I just let it go for 3 years. They tell you they're going to help you. Wait about like 2 weeks. If they still haven't contacted you about getting you a ride set up, immediately call their boss and ask for a new person and give them 2 weeks. If they still don't haven't like moved things along, immediately call their boss and get a new person. I know you want to give them chance after chance after chance after chance. You are such a great person and you're so patient, but girl, you need to like put your foot down and put a stop to it, because I did that for 3 years. I was stuck in my house without a way to go to other places, to go shopping. I had to rely on my best friend for that, which I'm so grateful for them because they did help me. But I couldn't go out and do other things like go to the movies, go swimming. I couldn't just go out and be like do whatever I wanted. I was always constantly stuck in the house, not able to do anything for 3 years because this person kept saying that they were going to help me and they never did. So you need to put your foot down and be like, no, you need to do this now or I want a new person. So back to the college, get a job. Go to college, yes, but get a job soon after or wait a month and then go and get a job. Your anxiety stops you from getting a job. That's another reason why I want you to get help with your anxiety and depression, because your anxiety stops you from making progress in your life. So those are all the things that I wanted to say to my younger self. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that I wish I had done completely different in my life. Even though it turned out the way it did now, I'm actually really happy with how life is at the moment. But there is a lot that I wish that I had done, and those are the things that I wish that I had done. I wished I researched more of my transverse myelitis. I wish that I had thought about the sacrifice my father was making for me. For him not being there, he was kind of sacrificing that he wasn't going to be there for me, but he was also working to bring in money so we can stay afloat, to stay alive. Me and my father end up having a really bad relationship up until now. It's getting a lot better, but for years, me and my dad didn't have that great of a relationship. We had a relationship, but it wasn't that great. But now it's gotten a lot better. But the reason why we didn't have that great of a relationship was because of my negative thoughts towards my father. Because he wasn't there for me and stuff like that. I never stopped to think that, wait, he's at work because he does care about me. Because he is trying to take care of me. The way I thought of him, it just did a lot of damage. But now that I went through therapy and I realized it, our relationship has been getting better. I wished I had gotten help for my anxiety and depression a lot sooner than I did. And right now I'm working on getting my driver's license, which I wish that I'd done that a lot sooner, which I had planned to go and get my driver's license at 18 like everyone else, but because of what happened to me at 13 years old, my anxiety held me back from going and getting my driver's license and my driver's permit to get my driver's license, because here you have to get your driver's permit to get your driver's license. I finished college in 2020 and I still have yet to get a job. That's another thing that's holding me back, was my anxiety from getting a job. So my anxiety had a lot to play in with a lot that was happening in my life. So that's why I should have gotten help a lot sooner. But I got it now, so life will probably be changing. I have been thinking about getting a job, started taking anxiety and depression medicine, and now my life is moving forward. I'm getting my driver's license, and eventually maybe I'll get a job. And because I might be getting a job, I don't know what's going to happen to YouTube. I'll still be doing YouTube until I don't have time anymore in my schedule to do it. Right now, I've been recording everything on the weekends. So on Thursdays, I start recording and stuff like that, around 6 or 7, because my mentor leaves at 5 and I eat dinner. So around 6 or 7, I start recording or editing videos, because I still have videos going out up until Friday. So I'll edit a video, and if I have time after editing my videos, because it normally takes me an hour to 2 hours to edit a video depending on how long it is, then if I have time after editing, I will record a video. Or if I'm too tired, I won't record, because when I'm tired I start to get a little agitated with doing stuff. So I just don't record because I don't want to get agitated while I'm recording. because I'm tired and the game's getting on my nerves. So on the weekends, I do all my recording, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, recording videos. And then I normally get done on Saturdays, depending on how good I am at recording videos. And then on Sundays, I'm just cleaning house. I clean house during the week, obviously, but sometimes I feel like my house is dirty, so I end up just cleaning house. So rescheduling and stuff like that is very hard because, like I said, my mentor comes here and we're together all day until 5 o'clock p.m. and then she goes home, and then that's when I can do whatever I want. So it's hard to schedule things. I don't even live stream because I can't find time in my busy schedule to sit down and live stream. Even on the weekends, I have a hard time recording videos as well as live streaming on the weekends. So that's why I stopped live streaming on the weekends, because it's just too hard to record videos and to live stream on the weekends. So sadly, live streaming just took and fell to the back burner. I'm not really big on live streaming, but there are really good video games that I am playing and I really want to play them and live stream them, but like I said, it's just too hard to find time in my busy schedule as is. That is going to be the end of this video. Sorry for the long talking at the end of the video. I didn't mean to blab for that long. But yeah, I just wanted to do this, like, if I could tell my younger self something, what would I tell her? And those are the things that I would tell her. I would love to go back and change, like, a lot of stuff in my life, especially those things. But if I didn't go through that, then I wouldn't be where I am right now, and I wouldn't have met my mentor and all that stuff like that. So I'm kind of happy with how things panned out, but I would love to know what it would be like if I had done all this stuff, like, when I was younger. Anyways, so that is going to be it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Ring that bell if you want to see more videos from me. Subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you beautiful night wolves in the next video. Goodbye.